Hey there, it's Patrick. Today I'm going to discuss why boxing is both one of the best forms of exercise for Parkinson's, but also one of the worst forms of exercise for Parkinson's. How can that be, you ask? Well, stick around and I'll show you. And if you stick around to the very end, I'll show you a simple balance exercise you can practice while waiting in line at the grocery store to improve the way you walk. Now, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you just found me, be sure to subscribe to my channel by clicking the little red button below and ring the bell icon so you'll never miss a new video. All my DVD programs are available on Amazon or my website, but my new SmartXPD on-demand platform now gives you immediate access to every program I've ever produced. You can test drive it for free by clicking the card here in the corner or here, and I'll also put a link to it in the description section below. Now, let's talk boxing. Okay, so boxing is one of my favorite modes of exercise for Parkinson's. It involves balance, it involves movement, it involves speed, it involves coordination, it improves your strength, your balance, your cardiovascular conditioning, your hand-eye coordination, your movement initiation. It does all of these wonderful things, but there's a part of it that goes contrary to everything we want to do. And yes, I'm going to explain what that is right now. Okay, so one of the most important parts of your boxing is actually the position you box in, what they refer to as your boxing stance. I'm going to kind of explain the way you position yourself and show you why this can be sort of harmful if you don't know. Left foot is forward, right foot is back, feet are about hip width apart, and I've got a fair amount of distance between each foot, right? This is where our feet are positioned. I'm going to slightly bend my knees and my hips and lean forward at the waist. Optimally, you want your feet evenly balanced as you're moving around between your front foot and your back foot. You're going to bring your hands up, and here we go. Left hand is here, right in front of the shoulder here, so if I were to open my thumb up, I'm pointing at my shoulder, and my right hand is right on my chin here. My shoulders, for boxers, they always roll their shoulders forward, and that's the key to what I'm talking about. So if I'm in my boxing position and I want to throw punches, I've got that shoulder blade rolled forward and that shoulder coming forward in a great position to throw a fast shot, throw a fast punch that's got power and speed. The problem is, if I lower my hands and just observe my shoulders, they're in a protracted position. If I were to stand like this in that position, I'm sort of getting to that position that we refer to as the Parkinson's posture. So the boxing stance actually puts you in your position that you don't want to be in if you have Parkinson's. Now, here's the thing about that. It's fine, actually. It's actually fine to maintain that position because the shoulder is protected then when you're making punches and hitting a bag and there's impact. It's a great position for the shoulder. But if we have Parkinson's, we have to be aware of the fact that we're putting ourselves and maintaining this closed off position. And we're working hard, and it's great. It's great for the way the body moves and the way the body works and the way the punches are thrown. But we got to realize that we've been spending some time moving around in this protracted shoulder position. So that's really it. I mean, it's safe to go there and it's safe to work out. But it's better if you realize what you're doing. So then at the end of your session, you can restore that nice, beautiful, open posture. You can engage that ground zero position, which I will discuss in an upcoming YouTube video, which is the location of your body, the most important location of your body if you have Parkinson's. Engage that ground zero position, and at the end of your workout, just reset and stretch the chest out again. Again, shoulders are rolled forward, Parkinson's position bad, but it's okay because we can restore the health and function after we get an amazing workout that hits all those points that I talked about earlier. So don't be afraid to box. It's for every age, it's for every gender. It's a great metaphor for fighting back, but just be aware of the boxing stance. And at the end of every workout, reset, breathe. And that's why boxing is both the best and the worst for Parkinson's. I hope you like that. Okay, as promised, here comes the balance drill. Okay, so here's the drill that you can do while waiting in line at the grocery store. That will help improve your balance. So the way we walk is what I refer to as a reciprocal body pattern. In other words, a limb on the upper body is doing something and the opposite limb on the lower body is moving in the same direction. This is how we walk. We never had a walking lesson, right? Walking is something we learn to do without being taught. But Parkinson's can affect the way we walk, can reduce arm swing, so we want to begin to learn to coordinate the upper body and lower body in the pattern in which we use, in which we walk, and it's a little challenging for the brain. So, a quick balance exercise you could do while waiting in line at the grocery store. Great time, by the way, to practice balance. You got a big sturdy cart with all your stuff in it, it's not going anywhere, so you can rest your fingertips on the handle. But what we can do is just subtly raise your right hand out to the side and lift your left leg, and then switch and lift your right leg and left hand. So we're actually activating, again, the reciprocal limbs of the body, which is how we walk, right? And we're just going out to the side. And the balance component comes into the fact that what we're going to try to do is prolong the amount of time that we're on this one leg. And you can do this real subtly. No one has to know what you're doing. Just kind of rocking back and forth, lifting it up just a fraction and down. And then you can actually, if you wanted to, do the same drill in a gait pattern, slowly forward and back. You're waiting in line, you're using use of your time to practice balance and to practice manufacturing that reciprocal pattern that we perform when we walk. Anyway, so there you go. Thanks for sticking around. I hope you liked that. Again, if you did like it, make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel by clicking the red button below. Hit that little bell icon there so you'll never miss a new video. Keep moving, my friends, and I'll see you at the gym.